Hey, how's everybody doing? Is everybody doing good? Is everybody doing well? So there's a talent show coming up, guys. It is Saturday, same time, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time. So if you're a painter, poet, cook, whatever type of talent you have, come show it off in a fun and safe environment. Okay, this talent show is for everybody. Kids are allowed to attend with exception to the rule. There are exceptions to the rule, of course. So if you're a painter, poet, cook, whatever type of talent you have, come show it off. Okay? We have a YouTube channel too with some of the recordings from past talent shows that you can view. You go to Artist Corner, to a fast growing YouTube channel. We're almost up to 2,000 subscribers, organic subscribers. Pretty freaking sweet. So if you want to get out there and get exposure and you want to be part of this wonderful artist community, follow us. We will follow you back. And gifters, now there are a lot of non-gifters, but with the gifters, we will shout you out on the profile. There are a lot of people on TikTok who just want to make it about them, don't care about anyone but themselves, are complete narcissists. Over here, we're about community, growing together, togetherness, providing you a safe space to showcase your talents and get out there and get the exposure that you deserve. Now, if you notice, we had to get rid of somebody in this company because they were bringing things in the company that have no business being brought in the company. You should just keep it about the art and having fun, getting exposure, all that good stuff. So, if you're a painter, poet, cook, whatever type of talent you have, come show it off in a fun and safe environment. Okay? This is a cool community space that my company, Rhythm Lines Records, sponsors to bring artists like you out there, to get you guys out of your comfort zone. Now, this is parental advisory, so viewer discretion is advised when you attend these talent shows, because sometimes rappers like to swear and, express themselves in certain ways, like they go on to cover an Eminem song. Some of those songs have swear words and stuff like that, but I want to make it very comfortable for you artists to not worrying about, oh crap, this is too graphic for this. No, this is an 18 plus live stream, so pretty much anything goes. The only thing that doesn't go is no racism, okay? Everybody's the same underneath. There's no racism. We're all here to support one another, okay? That's what we're about. Togetherness, growing community, helping artists out, helping each other out, all that good stuff. So if you guys are liking the vibe of what we're about, follow us. We will follow you back. Okay? If you're not at 1K subscribers yet, give us a gift. I will shout you out on the main profile using keywords, tags, all that stuff to get you the exposure that you deserve and get you to 1K followers so you can go live too. So you can hop on our stage and showcase your talents in a fun and safe environment. It's about you guys. Now, I will perform, to deal with the dead air and all that good stuff, because that's how you do it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat box. I will do my very best to answer them for you. I've been hosting these talent shows for a while. I've been on a number of profiles doing this. Zoom, I've tried Zoom. It's not honestly the best way to host talent shows. It's okay. I've done Scout. It's average. TikTok is where it's at. Okay? TikTok is where it's at. So if you guys want to get out there, you want exposure, you want to showcase your music, you want to build community, this is the place to do it. I'm trying to provide artists a unique space to showcase their talents, because everybody deserves to get out there. Everybody deserves to get a chance to get out there. Okay, now there are some ground rules to attending these talent shows. Let's discuss those. Okay, the first one, no skimpy outfits. Okay, these may be parental advisory live streams, but I don't want people to view you in such an inappropriate light. I want people to view you with respect. And clothing is a form of communication. A lot of people don't realize this, but it is a strong form of communication. What you wear communicates certain messages to people, not good things. And if you want people to focus on the art, dress modest. Pants, t-shirt, whatever. Modest. Nothing flashy. Nothing graphic. Modest clothing. Okay? Modest clothing. Swearing is allowed. Swearing is allowed because these are parental advisory live streams. Swearing is allowed. If you want to have a beer, you can have a beer, and that helps you relax when you're jamming. You can do that as well. Now, I will require people to, when they come on stage, to have their camera on when you introduce yourself, to see that you are not a minor, because these are parental advisory live streams, so viewer discretion is advised. I did that so then artists can be about themselves and showcase their music and not worry about, oh crap, I'm being too inappropriate for children. No. And I don't want to be a parent to kids that aren't mine. You know, there are kids out there, unfortunately, who don't have strong father figures, but I do not want to be that. I will be that, but I don't want to be. But if you do come in and you're a child and you're not 18 plus, I will kick you and I will report your live stream because you don't belong in a parental advisory live stream, right? This is a space for adults, for grown-ups, for people to network who understand the importance of live streaming, who understand that this is the future of performing live. Because a lot of people don't like leaving their houses. A lot of people don't like, going to performances. They're too expensive. A lot of these performances are pretty mediocre by today's standards. I blame computers for that. I know this is different than what I was originally talking about, the talent show, but let's go on this tangent. That's why I started Artist Corner, because there's so many mediocre artists out there. And this might trigger a lot of people, but Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, they're not talented. You remove that auto-tuning, their singing is crap. They haven't actually done the key. They haven't had singing coaches. They haven't actually learned music theory, which is key to being an amazing musician. You listen to some of that music prior to that, like the 70s. Oh my gosh, the 70s had such rich music. The 80s had good music. The 90s had good music. And then the computers came along, and then there was this thing called auto-tuning and quantizing, and it sucked the life out of music. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to seek artists out there who want to get out there, who want to encourage people to actually sing again, to actually play an instrument again. Because that is lacking now in the entertainment field. It's a lot of fakery. Like, the majority of these singers that people look up to, they have no talent whatsoever. And if it wasn't for the computers, they would be nothing. Auto-tuning and computers have really made artists lazy. Or so-called artists think they're better than they actually are. Like if you listen to past songs, like Ambrosia, How Much I Feel, those harmonies are natural. They're in sync. They're not perfect. These artists make mistakes, but they correct them right away. But it adds that human element. No one is perfect. Nobody. Nobody's perfect. Nobody at all. At all. And that's what auto-tuning does. It sucks that human element out of the art. And at that point, is it art anymore? Right? So here at Artist Corner, we want to give people a place to showcase their talent, to show people what real talent is about. Because a lot of these artists, like I said prior, are not amazing. You stack them up to Bon Jovi, you stack them up to Def Leppard, all these past bands. These people can actually sing, play guitar, bass lines, drums, and guess what? They didn't need a computer to sound amazing, which really, really associates talent from non-talent. A lot of them rely too much on computers, and then it sounds artificial and AI. And once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Which is the unfortunate thing about it, is you can't unhear these things. You can't. It's sad, but it's true. But at Artist Corner, we have a space to showcase your natural talent. If you're a natural singer, and you don't rely on all that computer stuff to sound amazing, which in my opinion makes you sound fake, please showcase your talent. Now, there are ground rules about simping. Don't simp for any of the female performers coming up or anybody you're hitting on the ho-host or anything like that. You guys are vibing. Message each other privately. Get to know each other privately in DMs. Just don't bring it into a live stream. And I'm going to give you a piece of game and advice, brothers out there. Don't throw gifts at a woman because she's beautiful. And don't tell her she's beautiful. She knows she's beautiful. She's a good-looking woman. She's in shape. She's naturally beautiful. She doesn't need you saying it. Show it. Kiss her, hug her, all that good stuff. Don't tell her, oh, you're beautiful. Women know that. Get to know her as a person. Women are people. Now, there are a lot of women on here who are narcissists and full of themselves. I'm not. I'm one of the most realist people you will probably come across on this app. Who's not artificial. Who's not about himself. He's about helping others. Like, one of the things I loathe, and I cannot stand this when people slide in my DMs, especially my business profile, and say, are you a fan of mine? I'm not a fan of anybody's. Everybody's equal to me. Nobody's better than anybody else. I'm here to help people, but don't let it get to your head. Nobody's better than anybody else. All artists are equal, and they should be appreciated as such. Okay? That's something I'm not doing. I will never, ever put anyone on a pedestal, because nobody's better than anybody else. Nobody. It's equal. I'm equally interested in helping people. I'm not going to say, oh, you're amazing, you're the best ever. I'm not going to do that. I'll say, you're good, keep up the good work. Because I see what happens when you blow up people's egos, and then they think they're better than they actually are, and then they don't actually improve. When you tell someone stuff like that, it's actually not doing them a service. They don't feel the need to improve because they think they're amazing the way they are. But there's always room for improvement. Always. We can always improve, guys. So anyway, you guys like the vibe? You like what this live stream is about? Follow me. I'll follow you back. This is an artist space. It's fast growing. It's awesome. Come show off your talent in a fun and safe environment. The next talent show is this Saturday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time. I hope to see everybody there. Everybody stay safe out there. Peace and love.